you hissing now? Are you there? You on it?
Greetings, Toastmasters. Wonderful guests. It's awesome to be here with you. Let me try that again. Greetings, Toastmasters and wonderful guests. It is awesome to be here with you. Isn't it funny how I used the same words but gave two clearly different meanings? Emotional intelligence is keeping control pretty much and being aware of your emotions. Obviously, when you're speaking, just the words that come out of your mouth isn't it. You can say something totally different because of your body language, which is often controlled by your emotions. So tonight we're going to talk about emotional intelligence. The definition of emotional intelligence is the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. See, I could have gotten some kind of way with my emotions when I messed up that word, judiciously. Can I tell you a story? The story is going to be about a man named Tom. He owns a restaurant. As some know, that the restaurant business is some of the most stressful environments you could go into, and underpaid for that stress. It really matches up. The pay really matches up to the level of stress that you would experience there. But Tom, his business has been struggling for the last 4 to 5 months. Loss of business. He's a little nervous, a little stressed out. He has a hard time expressing himself when he's stressed like that. So he's having a hard time controlling his emotions. Well, one random Tuesday, they said it just became completely busy at this restaurant. The floodgates just opened up with customers. Tom wasn't in yet, but his employees were doing the best they could. They were short-handed instantly since they didn't need a lot of employees to run a slow business. Now all of a sudden they're busy. They're stressed out, but they're pulling it together. So now as they're struggling to make the orders for all the customers, they're also multitasking, trying to refill all the product and prep up for the customers that are waiting in line so they can keep serving the customers. And don't forget, they still have to have good customer service. So they were doing a great job. They were proud of themselves. It starts getting a little slower. Tom comes in. He comes in, he's a little angry now because he sees how dirty it is. He had no idea how busy it was. He came in and missed it. You ever go to a party and then you'll leave, and then right after you left someone goes, "You can't believe what you just missed." Well, Tom missed all that. But he got angry, he starts yelling at the employees again because he has a hard time handling his stress. Well, the employees got discouraged. They said, "We're not going to take this no longer." They all left and they quit on him. Tom's standing here by himself. No employees. So that was an example of how a lack of emotional intelligence could really hurt as you're leading other people. Running a business, it's not a great idea to run a business like an emotional roller coaster. You don't want your emotions to run like the Millennium Force at Cedar Point. You don't want to run that fast up and down, over and around. It's not a great way to lead people. Now there's 5 attributes of emotional intelligence that I brought to you today. One is self-awareness. This is basically when you are aware of what makes you tick, what are your triggers, basically how do your emotions work. That's what I'm talking about. That really helps to know that. But self-awareness means nothing if you don't possess number 2, which is self-regulation. So self-regulation, now you could say, hey, I'm about to be triggered off, I'm about to snap at these employees, I don't want to do that, I'm going to pull back. That's the self-regulation, which works out with empathy. You want to have empathy for your employees or those you're leading, because you might have a bad day, but they may have also. Or what if you're having a good day, and they're having a bad day, and they're having a hard time with their emotions? You just start yelling at them? Empathy. And this is where social skills, which would be our number 4 here, works out awesome. If you have good social skills, you will be able to communicate with others. You will be able to figure out where they are, where they want to go. Now you can also move them and motivate them with number 5. That's motivation. See, with you possess all 4 of those, motivation becomes easy. You can motivate your employees or those you lead to take them where they need to go. Not necessarily where they want to go, but where they need to go to help them. One thing that's helped me is an ancient proverb. It's from the Bible. So the ancient Hebrew proverb is Proverbs 15:1. This really helped me with my emotions and dealing with what I've gone through and how to lead others. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but harsh words stirs up anger. And this bears to be true. I've been on both ends of this. I've given a gentle answer when someone come at me with harsh words. But I also had it where they gave me harsh words, I gave it back. That's where emotional intelligence is a necessary thing in leadership. Toastmaster? Say, if you didn't pick up my book, Lessons from the Cage yet, what are you waiting for? You can get it in paperback or you can get it in ebook. Where can you get this? That is a wonderful question. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle. You can get it on the Apple Books. You can even buy it in Barnes & Noble. I've even seen it on the Target app and the Walmart app. But check it out. Just Google it if you don't know. Lessons from the Cage, Life Lessons from MMA, Roger Grimes.